Hey, what's going on YouTube friends and family, and welcome back to my channel, The Real Estate Real. I'm your host Tyler, and today what we are talking about are the top 5 relocation tips for you. So without further ado, let's jump right into it and get talking about it. The first relocation tip that I thought would be a good idea to talk about is plan in advance. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And it means things like decluttering. It means things like hiring movers early. If you are moving across state, find someone who will take your vehicle for you if you don't want to drive it and rack up those miles. I know I'm not a tax expert, but moving costs are actually tax deductible. So, save your receipts and share your receipts. The second thing that I thought would be a great idea to talk about is research new locations. Here in Sacramento, just like any other city, there are highly desirable places and there are also less desirable places. So check for things like crime rate and, what areas might actually be a great fit for schools, education, things of that nature. So make sure you have a good amount of knowledge on the place you're moving to. You don't want to, not have that knowledge that you need in place to let you thrive and be the best version of yourself, of course. So it could be anywhere from simple things like to where's the grocery store or the nearest banks, or more complex things if you actually have children, like pretty much what schools are your children going to go to. Here in the 95829 area code in Sacramento, we have the Elk Grove Unified School District. And there are many other school districts in Sacramento right now. So check and see which one is best for you and your kid and your kid's personality and the culture around your environment. That goes for the same as you if you're looking for a new job when you get to the city or things of that. Culture is very important, so make sure the new location that is you're working at is fit for you. The third thing that I want to talk about is budget. I'm not only talking about budget for your trip, but budget for your stay in the new location, of course. You are moving, so that means it's likely going to be a different tax rates and things of that nature. So understand the different tax rates in your area, whether that be city or state tax, or whether that be sales tax of what you're buying and purchasing in the current city or state that you're in. Hopefully that will help you so you won't be so overwhelmed financially, and that obviously lets you do more things in life, go to more places and see and have new adventures. So down below in the description, I put a link to a Dave Ramsey article about relocation. And of course, Dave Ramsey's always on budgeting and things of that nature. He hasn't even had a budget calculator from what I saw in his article. So go down there and check out the Dave Ramsey article. It's a great article on moving and relocating. So make sure you budget before your trip. That's another way to plan so that you could be ahead of the curve in your game. The fourth thing that I want to talk about is meet your neighbors and community. I know it can be tough sometimes and hard to meet new people in a new location. So you want to be really adamant about going out and meeting people, meet and greet. I know once you get to a certain age, it's like who needs to do that anymore? But also, it's always great to have new connections, people to talk to, friends and family members. So you want to meet the neighbors in the community. One way to meet the neighbors in the community is use the Nextdoor app. That's what we use here in California, Sacramento, California. That's one of the more well-known places. Tell people you just moved to the area. Maybe you want to start an event or something like that. It's always going to be a great idea, and don't be too shy to do it because people on those apps are actually very friendly and very communicative, and they actually want to go do things just like you. So don't think there aren't people out there trying to meet new people and meet and greet and do things of that nature. Also, another way to meet new people, a great way to meet new people is use Facebook groups. There's a ton of Facebook groups in any area that you're going to go move to and live in, most likely. Facebook groups could be a great way to obviously meet new people or get involved in a niche that you might like, so that if it's area trash cleanup, or maybe there's a single moms group or anything of that nature. I know in Elk Grove, I just recently had a friend send me a thing that was a bad moms group, not bad intentionally, but BAD. Well, I don't know exactly what the acronym stands for, but it was a Facebook group. So of course, stay in tune with all Facebook groups and go out and meet a new community. Number 5. So number 5 is one of the most important and my favorites, of course, because it is find a trusted realtor. As your realtor, we have more things to do than just sell your home or find you a home to buy, of course. When you're relocating, I personally work for Keller Williams, which is one of the most well-known globally and nationally. So pretty much I have referral agents that can meet you anywhere, and I'm very good at finding somebody who's going to fit your culture as well and your communication skills and things of that nature. So find a top realtor in your area so that you get ready to stage your house and get that house ready to sell. Because if you do have a time limit or a time crunch on selling that house, you don't want to be too early almost or too soon to sell that house. And right now in the market it can get a little tricky because some homes are staying on market longer than usual. So of course price your home accordingly. But real estate agents aren't just about buying and selling your home, like I said. They're also a trusted resource. They should be able to be a trusted resource so you can get anything you need to done. And that includes finding moving planners for you, and possibly, finding people who can work out a budget for you so you know how much you're going to spend. Obviously, especially when you're getting ready to move, your realtor is going to do a net sheet for you, which will narrow down all the transaction costs yet alone from that sale. And maybe if you have a really good lender, they can factor in these other amounts so you can see how much you're going to pay for moving costs, expenses, other things of that nature. Another great thing to do that I forgot to tell you earlier during plan in advance is make sure you're changing your mail to the next state that you're going to move to, because you don't want to, have your mail going to a different state. If something important needs to come to you, it could take a while to get rerouted back to you, and you don't want those extra days if it's really something you need. So those are my top 5 tips for relocation. Plan in advance. If you don't plan, you plan to fail. Research new locations, budget, meet the neighbors in the community, and find a trusted realtor. So of course, once again, I hope that helped you out a lot. These are my 5 top relocation tips. And as usual, like and subscribe, tell a friend about our channel, and if you need any help, contact us below. I'll leave links in description for a few articles that I read on relocation tips, and they might be really great for you, so check them out. Thank you. Bye.